The first thing is, see, I type inside my script. Inside here, I type init, protected function init void. This init, okay? The reason why I type init is just a name for a function. You can type like ASD. It's a name for a function only. Any name you like. Let's say you want to say blah blah. Also can. It's up to you. But what you type here later you have to follow. I type add event listener is a transform gesture event dot. See what movement you want. We want swipe. Look at here. Gesture event. Your phone you swipe like this, then unlock your phone. Like this, close app, like this, something else. This kind of movement we call it gesture. Mobile gesture. So we have 4 gesture here. Which one you want to use? We want like this. Right? Like this. So this is swipe. We use swipe, comma, your function name. What name you want? Let's say I want to say SWP next page. Swipe next. Again, this is your function name. Any name you like. So at top here, look at here first. You don't type first. In top here, I type creation complete ASD bracket. This creation complete meaning every time I come to this page, I load this function first. I load ASD. What is the ASD function? This is the ASD function. This line is the function. I call out the transform gesture event. Swipe next name, swipe next. Okay? So I have to set this swipe next function. I type protected function swipe next is a event, is a transform gesture event void. What I want to do, I said if event dot offset x equals to -1. Remember, you just have to remember offset x and y. Your mobile phone, x and y. Okay, now we want left to right, right to left, which is x. You have to remember -1 is from left hand side, you swipe to right. Okay, we go to next page. What is the next page code? We go to next page code. You look at here. This line of code is go to next page, right? Navigator.pushWheel views.page 2. So I just copy and paste. Okay, but then this one you cannot test on desktop. You just have to save, see whether got error or not. If you don't have error, then meaning it can work on your mobile phone. Because our computer, I don't have the emulator. I don't have the Android phone emulator. For your computer, you can download the Android phone emulator and you can install it in your phone emulator if you don't have an Android phone. So clear? You have to remember this. This line of code meaning when I swipe like this, it will go to next page. Go to next page code, which is navigator.pushView. This one, I think in week 2, I talked about this already. Okay? So, for the first page, of course, you don't need you can only go to next page. Let's say in page 2 now, I can go to page 3 and can come back to page 1. What I do is, don't follow. I already give you the code one. The week 7 already done the code one. You have to understand on it. Now what I do is, I copy the whole script. I copy. And then I open this page 2. Here, okay? Paste. So, this line of code I don't need. When I swipe, I want to go to, from page 2 go to where? Page 3, okay? Same thing, here you need creation, complete, ASD. Okay, I just repeat to do the same thing. Now, I can go to in page 2, now I swipe, I can go to page 3. What if I swipe here? Go back. What is the go back code? Pop view. Okay, I type. Look at here. You don't copy. You have to understand the code. You can always copy and paste. Else, if event dot offset x equals to +1. Remember this? From left side -1, right side +1. What? Navigator dot pop view. Again, pop view, we don't need to specify pop back to where, because we already know. Go back to the previous page. Okay? Then for page number 3, I just copy. I open page 3. Paste. Same thing. Top here you need a creation complete ASD. Then this time I don't need a pop view, right? Push view. I only need the pop view because this is my last page. So I delete, save, no error. Then your code will be done. Your code can work already.